All right, what's up, everyone?
Yes. I thought it's mine.
Better
But-
now? Better now, yes? Yeah?
Yeah, now it's better.
Great. Okay, welcome. It's my, I have my headphones. Well, not headphones. I don't know what it is. Like this thing goes in my ear. I think it's called headphones, but I think like headphones goes over
Over the head.
your ear. Over your, yeah. Headphones. Like you have headphones. I have
Yeah. Earphones. The Bluetooth
earphones. Earbuds. Yeah, earbuds. All right, so welcome everyone to the live stream. We are going to be trading SpaceX today. I'm just gonna show you the screen here and show you what I've just done. And it is, yeah, I don't really know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I went long down here. I could have made 13R on this trade. No, I didn't. I made 2.7R. So I was up, 2.5% on this account. You guys know what I did then? I went long just right before the stream here and lost everything. So, it is what it is. It's like a rocket, kind of looks like this, where's the rocket? Where do we have the rocket? We got horses, there's a unicorn, there's a rocket. Like this right here. And it goes like this, and then crashing. This is currently SpaceX. Crashing. Dying. There's no people on this spaceship though. Only animals. No, I'm kidding. It's not, no one's on here.
And I think
That'd be
the
weird.
entry you took was not even at the NY Open. It was before that.
Yeah, it was.
And that's what you can do with Tradeify Crypto. You don't have to wait for the Open. Just
That's
take
what
it
you can
before
do
the
with Tradeify Crypto. You can lose all your money if you trade badly, like I just did. Actually, that's the cool thing. You're not gonna lose your own money. You're just gonna lose. You're just gonna lose our money. So if you like to lose someone else's money, go to tradeifycrypto.co and sign up. So this is SpaceX right now. We got death right here, and then we have aliens, the moon, and then of course, we also have. Surely there needs to be a red planet here, or just a red circle of sort. There we go. We got the star, we got moon, we got aliens, we got Mars. Is it Mars? Mars. Thank you, Roman. We have our English teacher in the background, our substitute teacher. What else can we add here? There got to be a star, right?
You can add UFO.
Okay, where's the UFO then? Where's the UFO? Is there no UFO here? Oh well, here's fireworks. We can do fireworks. That's good. Get some fireworks, but because it kind of looks like stars, Have one here.
It looks like aliens celebrating something on the planet.
Yeah, celebrating that we're crashing and we're not gonna visit them, because then we're gonna start harvesting all the resources and we're gonna kill them. Okay, so that I'm gonna be focusing on SpaceX today because that move yesterday was just insane. That move yesterday was just absolutely nuts. So I'm hoping that obviously we can get a repeat, but we broke down below the range. So the current range that we have right here, you can see that. Can mark out the range here. Oh shit! Someone's calling me. I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah. All right. All right. So I guess you guys can see my entire screen. Yeah. So it's today. It's Tuesday, technical with me, and I'm actually going to cover some setups which I use for intraday bias setup. I mean, I'm going to show what indicators or maybe tools I use on the PAXG, or you can say GC chart, gold, whatever. Everything is same. So where what tools are really useful for me for the scalping in the lower time frame as well. So you guys can see on my screen it is Motivave, and yeah, Johnny Smith, welcome to the stream, and make sure to hit the like button, and we are very close to 2,000 subscribers. If we reach there soon, we'll do many giveaways like we do always, and not always, but we did at 1,000, so we'll do at 2,000, then 3 and 4 and 5. So on my chart, it is the daily range of the previous day and the current day, and you guys know that we had a really good gap up in the gold, and this gap up, you can enjoy this gap up with Tradeify crypto if you are longs in this area and hoping for a market to pump because of the news we had. So opening was really good, and so there are three things working on my chart: the daily range volume profile, the daily opening VWAP, the delta on the right side, and big trades that I use only when I see price at a key level. Okay, so I'm assuming that you guys have already understood the let me just, my mom was in my room and I was like, okay, don't come in the frame.
Hello, Ayush's mom. Do you have speakers on? I have headphones. Oh, well, hello, Ayush's mom. You have raised a wonderful son. You have raised such a wonderful son. Very polite, very professional. Is a top person. You should be very
wearing
proud.
Headphones. Oh my god.
I don't care. You send her this replay.
Okay.
Wonderful person you have raised. Okay. Exactly. She can watch the replay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, where
my
is
dad does actually.
What's your dad watches, but not your mom? Why is not your mom watching this if your dad is watching this?
I don't know, but whenever he is watching, if there's any case you are not available, he'll ask me when I'll go downstairs. He's like, where is Jonathan? I was like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, you should know. I said, why? Because you should trade with him. I was like, that's not how it works.
Yeah. Do you know what midsummer is?
No.
It's a Swedish holiday, and we have it tomorrow. No, it's not tomorrow. I don't even know when it is. Let's see.
Maybe Friday.
Midsummer, Sweden. Yeah, I think is it on? I think it's on. It's yeah, it's on Friday. All right. I thought it was on Thursday. So I'm gonna be traveling on. I'm gonna be out on Friday. I'm gonna be traveling on Thursday. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna be here on Thursday. We're going to. I did say Friday, but I'm going there on Thursday, and then I'm gonna be there on Friday. So there's gonna be I'm gonna be doing a competition, a crab fishing competition.
Oh.
And the one who gets the biggest crab wins. Yep.
I've never seen crab fishing.
You go to the west coast of Sweden, it's amazing. There's just crabs all over the place. And then you give them like you fish for crabs, and kids love it. And then you have crab race. You catch all the crabs, you put them in the bucket, and then you go up like on a mountain, and then you release them, and the one who reaches the water first wins. So
Oh.
we're gonna do that. First, we're gonna have crab fishing competition, and we're gonna have a crab racing competition. Yep. And then we dance around a big pole, and we sing about frogs. That's what we do in Midsummer. Yeah.
Yeah. So you explain the culture you have and with the thing.
Exactly.
You guys do at the beach.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Crab fishing and frog singing about frogs. How do you catch a crab? It's kind of like fishing. It's kind of like fishing, but you have a. You know what? I'm gonna go get a crab. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that because I don't know where it is. But
I was excited.
Oh yeah, we're excited. No, because I remember my son had it, and because he was like kind of practicing, and now whenever he grabs something from the garage, it just disappears into black hole. Yeah. Okay. Jonathan, before we go on, unban Jesup, you promised today. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna. So for some reason, I tried to go into YouTube and I can't figure out how to unban people. I'm pretty sure I know how to do it. So let me try it again. Okay. What are you looking at today, Ayush?
Oh, I'm actually explaining the trading setup I use for the volume profile and stuff, so they can copy paste in their platform. And then we'll break down the markets.
Luna is asking why catching crabs and sing about frogs specifically. So I guess the crab. So fishing crabs has nothing to do with Midsummer. It's just that there's just a lot of crabs on the west coast of Sweden, and it's kind of like kids just love going there, and there's just crabs all over the place, and they're super easy to catch. So it's kind of like it's just a thing when you're over there. And then this song about the frogs. I don't know. It's just I don't know why we're singing about frogs, but it's like small frogs, and then you're jumping around like a big flagpole. It's like an old Viking tradition. Has something to do with harvesting season, or to welcome the summer or whatever, something like that.
So while jumping, have you ever killed a frog?
No, wait. You think there's actual frogs?
Yeah.
No. You jump like a frog. You don't jump with frogs. Like we don't have frogs. Oh my god. Sheep Black says, "Are you Viking descendant?" Yeah, I think I am. My grandmother is into. She's researching our family's ancestry, and apparently we go way back. Like our whole family way back is from the west coast of Sweden, and in an old town called Birka. And if you search for Birka, you're gonna see that it's a legendary old Viking village, and that was known for having the best traders. It's actually pretty cool, because the Vikings, like that part of Vikings, they went down south through Europe and all the way down to the Middle East, and they were trading and stuff, and of course they were doing other less nice things as well along the way, apparently. But yeah. Now let me see if I can find Jesup here somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Community moderation, user management. Yeah, there we go. Jesup, you are now unbanned. Let's not hope I will I don't know what that word is. Okay, so let me see. We got Tradeify here. Tradeify Crypto DX. DX Trader. Price is falling on SpaceX. We got the markets opening in 1 hour and 15 minutes, I believe.
Yeah.
And this is obviously pre-market. This is the pre-market trading on Hyperliquid. You can, of course, trade this 24/7. Now, I'm thinking, do we short this? Do we short it back down to the base? Or are we testing? Are we testing the base right here? By the way, this is purely speculative here. This is just purely speculative, discretionary trading. I don't have any type of systematic approach to this other than just trading level by level in a discretionary way. So what I'm thinking is we got two main levels of interest. We got the first resistance, now maybe turned into support. We got that one here, and then we have the support here. So I think this thing is going to fly or crash today, and one of the reason is because they have now introduced option trading for SpaceX. So you now have a way to gain exposure to this market in many different ways through the options market, which of course also means you can short this with size through the options market, something that was not available outside Hyperliquid, of course. In the past, there was a lot of buying pressure here and a lot of hype. And I think we're at the third day of trading now, where you first had Friday, you had the launch, and then you had the US market getting in. On Monday, you had the international market most likely being able to get in, and then you have kind of like the FOMO buyers and the ones who feel like they might have missed a strong move on this. And to put things into perspective, the valuation of SpaceX and the exposure that Elon Musk has to the price of SpaceX, of course, because of the shares that he owns in SpaceX, from Friday till today, Elon Musk made more money than Warren Buffett has made in his whole career.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So if you want to make money, I'd suggest that you found a company like PayPal, and then you sell that, and then you create a electric vehicle company that almost takes over the whole world, and then build a rocket ship company. So if you want any trading advice or any life advice, that's what I would give you.
To be Elon, we have to be really delusional. Like, people should laugh at everything you imagine. Then only you can be Elon or not.
Yeah. There's so many people out there just hating on Elon Musk. Like, I get it, but it's like, I don't know, man. He might be weird, but the things that he's creating has the potential to change the world. I think it's going to be yep, good, Glenn. Start tomorrow. Like that. That's the okay. So I'm just going to short this. I'm just going to go ahead and short this. I don't care. Watch me not care about that. Okay, where do I want my stop loss? 208. 208. My stop loss is at 208. How much am I going to risk? Okay, I need to actually go into my dashboard and see what my, because if the daily loss limit is 3%, then I'm kind of like almost at that right now. So I want to make sure that I'm not losing this account on this trade. Okay, let's go in. Let's go in and take a look. Daily drawdown, I have about $900 left. Okay, so let's risk then 800 on this trade. We're gonna make it all back. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Holy shit, that's the wrong stop loss right there. God damn it. Oh shit, I hope this is a winner now. Otherwise I need to buy another account. This is ridiculous. Why did I put it there? I swore I put it at 208. Should I close this? You know what? I'm just gonna take the loss. I'm just gonna buy a new account. I'm just gonna, if this one gets stopped out, I'm just gonna buy a new account before the market opens.
Luna is saying I want to create mini pink spaceship. Why mini?
Yeah. All right. Okay. So now let's see what we can do.
Hello, Greynote. I think that's a new guy in the chat.
All right. What's up? So Greynote, welcome. Please join us in not really knowing what we're doing here trading SpaceX, because it's gonna get wild. If we, I gotta be quick with getting a new account. This is not responsible trading, guys. Like this is the way I'm trading here is just highly speculative. It's just purely discretionary, and for some reason I managed to put my stop loss at 203 instead of 208. I could have sworn that I had 208. I'm not sure what happened there. Must have made a mistake with the numbers there.
Yeah.
I did take a trade on Bitcoin earlier today as well, where I went long. Let's see, where did I go long on Bitcoin? That's right. I had a trade here, went long this morning, where I bought the breakout here, and it hit my TP just perfectly right there, because I had it on that wick right there. So just hit that TP perfectly. But then of course I gave it all away again on SpaceX. I wonder how much money has been lost on SpaceX here. Let's go into the 1 minute. Let's actually take a look at what is going on here. Okay, so there's actually selling volatility coming in here on the 1 minute. So either we're going to have a double bottom and a bounce here. Let's add the RSI here as well. So RSI is still relatively weak. We're below 50. What do we have on the 5 minute? 5 minute RSI is still very weak as well. 15 minutes, same here as well. So looking at momentum here, there's actually a good sign that we could be breaking down here. Accumulation distribution, of course, we have a breakout here. We'd want this to break down. I would not want to see a break about these levels. That's telling us that buyers are regaining control. If we break out of this accumulation distribution range, I do think we are going to see a move lower. And then where is my TP? My TP is all the way down here. I would be absolutely insane if we could hit this level prior to the market open, because if that happens, then I'm gonna take all of this, all of that, and I'm just gonna be adding it to one position. And then we are looking for like a 4 to 5R, and we're going to be passing the first stage of the evaluation of this account.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And also, if you guys remember yesterday, we were at 66,210, and we were looking for this high volume node to act as a magnet, and what price that is. Tapped there and came back lower again at the weekly open. It was a really great opportunity, and I don't know what happened to Ethereum. There is a gap on my no, that is not a gap. It was my trading view. Sorry, I take it back. I was waiting for price to do come in this support level again, but it just kept trailing higher. and the same idea was on Ethereum, that the area it's 177.4 would act as a magnet because we closed above this range, testing it many times and then breaking above. So it was a really good trade on the Ethereum. Feels really good to analyze both pair and trade because it was really bad in the last 2 months. And I'm not actually bullish on these pairs. It is just a correction which we are in right now on the higher time frame, and then we'll see the red market again, assuming from the 70 near 69 or 70,000 we'll see the dump, or maybe we are at the point of control at the, let me make it, no, it's for lower time frame, but it's working. Yeah, so we're at the point of control of the higher time frame range and the 4-hour chart of the Bitcoin. So I'm assuming that to continue higher, it's very important to close above, and the volume profile disappeared. Yeah, to continue higher, we have to close above this level 67119, or if we close heavily below and make a lower low on the 4-hour, and I'm assuming it's below 65,600, then I might looking for shots in the Bitcoin for the as a swing trade till 60,000 again. So that's my idea, and the level at this point of control we have. Let me change this to this, and it's more visible now. So the take profit, or maybe the area I would be looking for to book my profits, would be 63,600. But for now, we're just waiting for a lower low to form, and then it will be good indication for shots. Right now, the recovery is nice, and we actually tapped on the right side. If you guys take a look, and the I don't know, the video. Yeah, the video would be live soon, on the YouTube channel of Tradeify Crypto, where I have explained how I use the openings as supply and demand, and you can see how it is working on the Bitcoin here. So it's like always being very careful where I see the opening price, especially on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and the chances of market reacting from those areas is very high. I'm not saying 100%, but just be careful near the opening price to maybe secure your profits, or maybe if you're looking for something, maybe break and retest setup mainly forms near the opening price of the weekly, daily, and the monthly. So that's how you can use the openings. And so today we are actually going to talk about setup I use for intraday scalping on the PAXG and gold, and on Bitcoin and Ethereum, I mainly focus on trading on the 15-minute, not lower than that. There are some altcoins like Hype, which is really good to trade on the lower time frame, and Glenn is actually very active on this pair. And look at this recovery on the Hype. It is like a Nasdaq of crypto. It is just going higher. And my analysis, okay. So look at this trade. Absolutely beautiful on the higher time frame. Glenn was saying that I'm not really confident on higher time frame, but what you have to do is just apply the same thing which you use on lower time frame and wait for price to come near that zone. And what a beautiful pump. It's like I was in longs and cut it at 1:1. I don't know why the chart is not loading. Yeah, so somewhere around here I was in long and then cut it, and then look at the price just going higher after the daily open. Again, I don't know why, but it is the best pair to look at on the Asia and the London. Always volatile. I mean, just look at this. I think this kind of price action I saw in the this year in the January and the Feb on silver. It just open and goes higher. That's what Hype is doing right now. So I
just went long on Hype here. Looking good. If I can get this to hit TP, we can hopefully not lose the hopefully not lose the account.
So you're on the same account going long.
Yeah, I went long here on hype. I think this is a good level to get in. So I'm going to be adding a little bit extra to that buffer if we bounce here. So I'm keeping my eyes on the open P&L right here. Remember, if this open P&L hits 800, I'm losing the account. So I'm hedging the SpaceX short with what I believe to be a fairly good short, long on hype here. You can see I'm minus around 350 while being up 200 on hype, which means the loss on SpaceX is about 500. Which means it's probably getting close to my my stop loss. Let's see. Yeah, it's moving higher and getting close to that stop loss. Hopefully we can get some money out of hype here. Otherwise, I will be losing this account. Would be nice to get it. Just another. It's a small push to the upside here on hype. Just hit that 75.5-ish. If we can get that, we are saving myself from that loss on SpaceX. Just playing with fire here. No, this is not the instant account. This is the two-step account. Jesse P says, I think your stop loss will be hit. I also think my stop loss will be hit. I wish I had some more... Well, I think my stop loss on SpaceX is going to get hit. I don't think my Hyperliquid is going to get hit, but it might very well get hit here. Let's see, let's look at the 15. Yeah, I'm buying, basically buying hype at resistance. This is terrible trading here today. No, but like if I close it here, then I'm not really giving it any opportunity to actually become a winner, right? Okay, so we're holding that support nicely on hype. Let's see if we break down here. I want to be selling this hype position. So I just want to get another push to the upside, just another push to the upside so I can secure this one. Okay, we got SpaceX moving down a little bit. Hey Pearl says, what altcoins are you looking at right now? So right now I'm looking at SpaceX, which is the Elon Musk's SpaceX company that had an IPO on Friday. So I'm currently shorting that one in a loss, unsurprisingly, and then I'm also long on hype here. Now, like Ayush said, trading hype. It's just wonderful, very liquid, moves very fast.
Yeah. The only volatile coin I've seen so far.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta close it here. Should I close it? Yep. Okay, so we're closing the hype. Looking at SpaceX here. Yeah, I gotta close this one. Okay. So it's just holding for too long here on support. It had the initial bounce here, and then it's holding support too much here. The bulls are defending this too aggressively, and we see that momentum has somewhat turned. We had a bullish divergence on RSI here. So yeah, and of course it's gonna dump now. But let's see. I need to update myself on what my my daily drawdown is, because obviously I want to have some room. having some issues going into the dashboard right now. Are you
Am I what? Sorry, Jonathan.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm reading messages and trying to talk at the same time.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not recommended at all. I'm trying to understand why the dashboard isn't loading for me today. It just did a minute ago. I've been having some issues with some websites lately. It works on my phone, but it doesn't work on my desktop. It's a bit weird. Okay, so let's look at hype. Did I close this one too early? Yep, I did. God damn it. That would have been a good trade. Closed it too early. This one though, I'm glad I closed that one. I'm using a two-step, 100k two-step.
Let's see how many likes we have today on the stream. 15 people watching, 12 likes. I think we'll do the giveaway when we hit, as Roman said, 35 likes.
35, yeah. How many likes do we have now?
12.
12, okay, 35 likes. Did he say that?
Yeah, yesterday with a very cold voice, he said 35.
Okay,
like, okay.
35. Okay, let's do a giveaway at 35 likes then. Okay. So I gotta be very, very careful with my next trade here. I need to be very selective on my next trade. Let me see. What do we have here?
350.
Do we think that the SpaceX is going to pump or dump on the market open? I think it's going to pump.
Below daily open, I don't think so. It's above daily open. And actually, yesterday you caught the bottom of the SpaceX, and the TV was at all-time high. Was there any news for this candle to pump this much, or it's just normal volume in this pair?
On SpaceX?
Yeah.
Well, nothing is normal with SpaceX because, you know, we don't really know. But there's a lot of hype. You know, there's a lot of hype around this. I think it's fairly normal when you have something that is this hyped up. Then I think it's of course going to bring a lot of volatility.
Okay, so if we go much lower, maybe below below 195, we can go back to 167 where we started, like at the weekly open. The high volume node that this area might attract price aggressively if we close below this gray line at 195.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what Tesla traded like on IPO. let's see, when was that listed? Yeah, I mean, that was listed back in 2010. Was listed around like $1. It is now at 400. But it took a long time. Like it took, 3 years to get moving. And then it took another, 10 years to really reach significant levels. And I'm thinking, we have the options market launching today, which might affect how this asset is trading. Glenn says he's waiting for hype to retrace to 74,500 and then go long. Let me look at hype. So you're waiting for 74,500. Could be that one. Yeah, I think we already hit the area, Man, I wish I kept that trade open. Why did I close that? That was such a good entry. What am I thinking? That was such a good trade. I could have just held that. I think it's going to break out. I think hype is going to break out here and continue higher. We got Bitcoin looking very good here as well. Strong volatile move to the downside. Bitcoin looks good for a no, not a long. There is a definitely case to be made here about a long, because it's a big move to the downside. Should have a technical bounce somewhere around 360 area, or at least above that. Grey Note is asking, what's the narrative in hype? So hype is hyperliquid. It's a decentralized exchange, and the hype around it is the way that it's been gaining traction. We're getting liquidity from, when you're trading SpaceX on Tradeify Crypto, for example, you're trading that. The liquidity provider for that is actually hype. And they are in the forefront of tokenized assets. You have them listing, for example, officially licensed S&P 500 futures contracts on hype. You have the underlying technology of blockchain and the hype foundation being used to power NASDAQ trading 24/5. And we're basically moving into a world where I believe everything's going to be tokenized in a sense. Trading is moving into 24/7, and most likely hyperliquid will be will have that first movers advantage into that new world of trading, basically. So we see Bitcoin here. I'm going to go long here on Bitcoin because I like that bounce. 66360. It's going to be my stop loss. I don't think I can risk more than $200 on this one. We're trying that. And then we are only looking for a very, very small move here to the upside. This is a negative risk reward because I now have to build up the... I need to build up that buffer so I can then take that extra $150 and put it towards another position, because I'm right now right on the edge of the daily loss limit. So I only have like one loss left. So I think Bitcoin here is in the reload zone as well. So if we add the fibs here, you'll see that we are probably around the 0.702. Let's go in here and we can add the 0.618. 7. Yeah. So right inside the reload zone right here. Now this is usually a level where you'll see a bounce, especially when you have a violent move like that. So I like the fact that it's holding this area right now. see what we can get here.
I think the short on GC would be coming at any point because we have good liquidity at the high.
So it's not just because of the fact that they're listing tokenized stocks. It's so first of all, it's the company or the project in of itself is insanely profitable. It I believe it generated more revenue than Coinbase, and Coinbase have thousands of employees. Hyperliquid has like 15 people or so. It's a very good exchange. It's cheap to use. It's very simple to use. Everyone can use it. It's decentralized. You own the funds. And like I said, it's been gaining a lot of traction lately because it's showing what is possible in the world of tokenized assets, basically. Okay, so let's look at SpaceX again. It's holding this level. I think we're going to get a pump at market open. Let's look at hype. Yep. Yeah, Roman, you have a question.
Good question.
So Roman is asking about Doge and Elon Musk, and if SpaceX and everything has any connection to SpaceX. So Doge is just a random meme coin that was created to be, I believe, just quick and have low fees. So a few years ago, Elon Musk said that Doge is the best cryptocurrency. Basically, it was better than Bitcoin, and that pumped the price of Doge a lot. But Elon Musk has really nothing to do with Doge. But it's interesting though, and so he's not involved in the project or anything like that. He just started joking around with how Doge is the next Bitcoin. But then when you actually looked at it, it's a decent coin, but it's just a meme coin. It's just a random meme coin basically. That he, yeah, you could say that. I mean, there's millions of altcoins out there, and Hype is one of the original meme coins. Pretty much. All right, let's see if we can get a bounce here on Bitcoin. I think we're building a base here, building a nice base for a bounce higher. So let's see if we can come up and test that TP, which will add another $150 or so to my daily loss limit. So as soon as we're going to break above that wick, I'm just going to move the stop loss up a little bit. All right, so let's get that like number up, and we can do a giveaway. How many likes do we have now?
It is 21.
Oh wow, nice already. That's awesome. Okay, let's get some more likes up. Is Bitcoin gonna break down? It's gonna hit my stop loss? Probably. Yep, looks like it's breaking down now. Well. It is what it is. Hype? What's happening with Hype? Taking rejected. Is this the all-time high for Hype? Yeah, it just broke all-time high. Holy shit, that's insane. Broke all-time high. Crazy. Wow. Okay. Ethereum. Oh, this looks like a top on Ethereum on the lower time frames. Looks almost like a blow-off top here. Is Bitcoin going to be breaking down here as well? Well, it's... Oh, shit. There we go. There we go. Now let me get some access to dashboard here so I can see what my daily loss limit is at right now. So I went long Bitcoin, got stopped out. I exited Hyperliquid and it went into new all-time highs. I was literally long hype right before they move into all-time high, and I closed it, and then I went long on Bitcoin instead, and I got stopped out. It's wonderful. Okay, let's look at the. Okay, I'm $60 away from my daily loss limit. What shall I do? I'm gonna go long on either SpaceX or hype, but
That's when we use this trend line. When we have $60 drawdown. I used to do that, applying every single thing I know when my account was about to blow in the futures.
Okay, I'm gonna go long here at all-time highs, and I'm gonna. Where should I have my stop loss? Right here, 75.8. 75.8. 75.860. Okay, how much can I risk here then? I can risk yeah, wait for the New York Open. Nah, I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway. $25 risk. Okay, nice. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Can I turn this around at my last $60? By the way, we're just getting some news here that says that Hezbollah has received promises from Iran that it will not sign the final nuclear deal with the US unless Israel withdraws from Lebanon. And so the peace deal, as you guys know, Trump has gone out and said that there's a peace. The deal will be signed on Friday, but no deal has been signed, and we have not seen the details of the deal. And we've seen this before.
Yeah.
Couple of weekends ago, we had the Trump saying that there's peace, that there's a deal. A deal has been made. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. We don't have oil. I'm hoping we can add oil soon. Yes, I would love to be trading, because you can trade oil on Hyperliquid. So everything that Hyperliquid has, we are. I'd love to have it on here at Tradeify Crypto as well. Okay, let's see what we can get here. Yeah, the idea would be to add as many assets as possible, of course. Okay, we got a pump here on hype. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, moving stops up a little bit. Okay. So what can I do?
So we hit the like target at 237. We should do a giveaway then. I don't know. I can't hear him. Maybe
Okay, I got a meeting coming up, so I need to prepare some notes. So I'm just going to be jumping off, and I'll be back in a bit. Maybe Ayush, you can look at some markets and go through your stuff, and then I'll be back in a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, see you guys soon.
All right. So Wait, let me go back to Motivave here, and I'm assuming that the rejection can come very soon and then the GC. But before that, what we can do is let's do a giveaway. So we have, I said giveaway, and there are some viewers coming in. Can I say again? Giveaway. It worked only once. Oh, the one left. One viewer left. Giveaway. No, yeah, 24 anyway. Oh, we're at 25. So every time I say giveaway, there is one viewer pumping. And thank you so much, Jisupi, for giving us some likes. And can you please buy 1,000 so I can confirm that it's you buying likes? And write Elon in chat in order to participate in this giveaway. You guys have 1 minute, and we'll do the duck race then. Write Elon in the chat. Someone just laughed. It's too expensive. 1,000 likes. Oh my god. So you can do 100. You can do 100. Okay, keep spamming Elon. Spam it. Spam by me every single person writing it for once, not twice. Okay, make it easy for me to extract the names. And then we'll soon we'll talk about the markets. Don't worry. Yeah, we have new people coming in. Just FYI for you guys that we do give away every single day on our live stream. We give some targets to our viewers. If we reach there, then we do give away. At some occasions, if Jonathan is in a very good mood, he'll do 25k account giveaway. So usually it's 10k, but on good day it's 25k. All right, I think the list is actually going to explode. Keep writing it and make sure to give us a like. We might do another giveaway at 100 likes. I'm just testing out Jisupi patience. Let's do 100. Oh. So our producer is saying that you can easily buy likes with a very cheap price or maybe free. So that's illegal. That's cheating. $80. That's $80. I don't think so. It's 80. Our producer did the research. He's really quick. And one more thing, our producer is really, with I don't know how many skills he carries on, but yesterday I had a really chilled water bottle, ice on it, and then I realized that, oh shit, Roman told me not to drink cold water, it will ruin my kidney. Then I kept it aside and drink the normal room temperature water. So that's a W for the kidney. Okay, so then few more seconds and then I'll make the list and we will do the duck race. Then he should do it. Let's see if Roman is that good. Don't challenge him. I think can you play guitar? Can you guess my internet speed? Then you can be another Roman. Or else you can't. On organic growth, not bots. I don't know, at this point you are kidding, or maybe okay, I think we are very close to the NY Open, I think it's in. It says a 15-minute chart. My bad. Few second and few. I think in the 30-minute we'll have the NY open, and I think I should be ready with the script. Give me a few minutes, and then we'll have the duck race going on. I'm just waiting for a price to reject heavily. Okay, look at this. Look at this rejection, and let's see what do we have on the footprint. No buyers at the highs. 125 range. Yeah. Still need more confirmation that we have good amount of limit order, but look at this heavy buyer sitting at this price. If we absorb this, it will be good fall for gold till 43.56, I guess, easy till that price level. But that's what we'll do after we are done with the giveaway. Let me do the race, and let me know if you guys can see. Roman, is my screen visible? The duck race. Okay. So we have 39 people, and I'm going to add 3 times what? Oh, don't worry. I actually removed the repeater. Yeah. So I'm actually doing Elon. Let's say if he wins or not. If he does, I'll tag him on the X. Let's do 1 minute. Yeah. And set. Let me do full screen. Let me shut the duck. And start. So let's see. Oh, look at the doctor. Oh, the doctor is Luna actually. We have so many ducks. I think it's very hard to guess that which one is not going to win, because the first one with a really good speed actually never wins. So I'm assuming that it can be Roman with the black costume. It can be Luna. Yeah, it can be this pink duck. I can read your name. Medical Tina, something like that. And we have Grandma Duck. Look at this. Gray note. You are a Grandma Duck. I think I've never seen a Grandma Duck in this duck race. Oh, look at this duck with the horns. We have Donald Duck as well. Donald Trump Duck as well. 6 seconds, I guess it is Luna. Oh my god, how many accounts you are going to win? Can you please give me one? I think she won. She won consistent winner of this giveaway. I think it's really important for her to win an account. Oh, congrats, Luna. If you're obviously in the chat, but can you write something? I see you writing. I'm cool in a doctor. I need that luck. The thing you have, can you please transfer it? Okay, make sure. I think I don't really have to even ask for your email. I do have it. I have it already. Yeah, Roman. I think I don't know you guys can hear Roman or not, but he should turn on his mic sometime. It's really yeah. I thought I was going to win LOL, and it's my birthday today. Oh, happy birthday! But I think you should join us every single day. I can see your name for the first time. I think you're a new viewer. You can join us every single day and try your luck like Luna. Yeah. So congratulations, you won the 10K two-step account, and yeah, I'll send your mail again for the third time to Jonathan and transfer it to the team, and you'll get your account soon. So, okay, let's go to Motivate. Look at this fall, and then look at this fall. Let me switch to the charts. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. The fall, low volume at this high, and we got a really good reaction from this edge of this low volume area going again high. I feel we can continue lower from this zone if we close lower, not here but more lower. Let's go. I usually don't trade, I don't look at 15-minute chart. Let's go. Okay, look at that flush right at this high volume node, rejecting, and also we had good amount of liquidity set above the highs, and I feel we still have good number of buyers below the zone. That's why I'm waiting for price to do something, and I think we absorbed them, many buyers with this aggressive selling in. So what I usually see is that whenever we hit some sort of limit of the player, the passive players, we see aggressive buying coming in, and the order get executed, and we see a good move. And the opposite happened here. Instead of at the buy limit, we can see aggressive selling, but price is not, or is it going up on the MMT? No, it's not. There is not much pressure, and there is a lot of sell limits in this zone. So I still feel, and also at the highs. So even if we go higher, I feel there will be pressure for buyers at 4377, which I'm assuming is at the same level again. So if we continue higher, then we might see again rejection in this zone. Or if we close lower, maybe make another lower low, then we might see good continuation to the downside on the GC. And let me see if there are any volume bubbles. Yeah, look at this. Buyers are getting absorbed aggressively. That's what I like to see near the low volume areas. Aggressive buying coming in, aggressive selling at the top when we hit some liquid passive trades, and then with aggressive selling, you can see it's really good flush. And that's what I do on the futures, executing in the 1 minute. So looking at 5-minute chart and executing on 1 minute, maybe 1:1 or something like that, or maybe sometime a zero drawdown scalp, some $200-$300 on each account, and done for the day. But let's take a look at I was loud, sorry. But let's take a look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we actually tapped. Let's go on Ethereum and see if we were close to the higher time frame point of control in this pair. No. Yeah, the reason behind is because the Ethereum was weaker in the previous 2-3 months and many months. That is why the point of control would not be really easy for Ethereum to reach, but Bitcoin was not that weak. That's why we are easily hitting the point of control on the 4-hour, which is here. And that's a very important area to look at, because the same kind of reaction we'll see in the Ethereum. And let's see if there is a key level or not on the high time frame. But there is no key level currently on the Ethereum. But this was a really, really nice trade, which just went higher without any pullback. So I don't know. I think if we close lower, I'm assuming, and we are at the very heavy resistance on the higher time frame as well. So let's say on the 4-hour, if we close below this opening, of the weekly, we can easily flush till 63,805 on the Bitcoin. And yeah, that level matches with the point of control have at this level. So I think it's going to be really good short. I'll put the sell stop at this level and at this high, and will target this point of control and maybe the swing low. But I feel there should be some work should be done on the risk to reward. So this is what I'm looking at if we close lower on Bitcoin, and it looks really good, really good. So yeah, that's the really good setup I will take a look at. And let me add an alert at the opening. Okay, so that's on it, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let's take a look at Ethereum. What Ethereum has to offer, because it's a really aggressive pair for bulls, and Bitcoin is weaker. The strength and weakness shifted from Ethereum to Bitcoin. Finally, that's a really good sign, that indicating that we are in a very healthy market. And I don't really feel good about Ethereum, because that's a really strong pair and Bitcoin is a weaker pair. If we talk, if we take a look at lower time frame, let's take a look at this thing on the 15-minute and take a look at Ethereum on 15-minute. Bitcoin is going to reach the swing low before Ethereum, and I think it's really volatile. I think at NY Open we might see some sort of confirmation, and at the 10 a.m. open, or maybe sorry, not 10 but 12, this support, this wick is acting as support at this level on the 4-hour, and we have these two levels which we have to take a really good look at, and that really aligns well with this low volume area we have on the left. So if we close below with the really good volume, and we have this point of, I think not a high volume node, but not that with a good volume, but still can act as magnet for price. But if you close below, then we can. So there are many confluences aligning with the model I use. And if you guys have any questions, or if you guys want to share your views on our coin, what levels you're looking at, please make sure to write in the chat. It will be, let's see which pair is working well for you. Yeah, and we have 42 likes already. I should have said 50 for the giveaway. Anyways, that's for tomorrow. On the daily, wait, I don't know why there are there two. No. Oh, okay. So we are at the very high time frame point of control as well, like getting aligned with this price. I think it's time we should, I don't know, for me we have retraced enough on Bitcoin, and we might see continuation below the weekly open. So if we see some sort of information, I think I'm gonna hold it till 60,800, maybe below the point of control, or maybe at this, near this green support I have marked. So let's see what happens. As you guys can see that currently we are getting rejected from this LVN. Might see, so the thing is, if no closing below, continue higher, closing below at the near this both gray zones, continuation lower. This is the best sort of setup I can take, and also look at this FVG with a very low volume. So I'm assuming the price will fill this imbalance with a really good volume if you close lower. The next like target, Roman is asking, what's the next like target? We are at 42. What do you think, Roman? Give me a good number, please. I need your help. 55 for the giveaway. So Roman is saying if we hit 55 likes, we might do another giveaway. 55 is really good number. I was expecting he would say 100. He said 55, so he's really caring producer at Tradeify. Maybe he might be participating in the giveaway as well. So how many coins are you in trade now? So that question should be for Jonathan mostly, because I like to keep it less stressful for myself. I mean, it's always good if I see, if I have to analyze less coins. So it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, PaxG, and Hype. These are the four which I mainly look at. Bitcoin, Ethereum gives me trade twice or thrice in a week. So that's why they are like really cool to take a look at every single day and decide what to do. But PaxG and Hype are the main active coins I trade on. But I never trade if I'm in a position on the lower time frame. I don't really like to trade on the different coins. So yeah, and look at gold. That's what I was talking about. Because we have aggressive sellers at this price. This buyer got absorbed at the 4370, aggressive selling, lower low form, and look at this beautiful move to the downside. You guys, this might look to many people like okay, so it might look like a really ugly drawing with some volume bubbles, but it's the aggressive traders and the passive both are visible, and this is the best sort of setup I actually like to trade on, the break and retest with the limit. So, and let's go to trading view. We had really low volume at this area, and look at this rejection, and it's dumping. Now when I take a trade on, that's the question. And look at this. Oh my god, the volatility is so much that price went back, and point of control acts as a magnet. That's why price reached really effortlessly, and that would be the TP if I would have entered in the futures. But let's go on the 1 minute to show you guys this setup. Entire range instead of that much. This much is fine. Would have if I align this the same sort of order we had in the book map, but price eventually closed lower. So this would have been like entry over here, maybe putting stop here, and TP at the swing low. That's how I actually trade. It's like using aggressive orders as supply and demand. You can see this at same level we have negative delta, and on the book map we have this aggressive sellers. Even though we had really heavy loaded buyers in this zone, the aggressive traders absorb the passive buyers at this price level at 4370. Let's take a look at where is 4370. So 4370, yeah, the same area which we have here. So that's how how you can scalp using two tools I use. One, Motivave. You can use any software you like, but I'm really, the Motivave is really handy for me. For Anastasia is Atas, for Alex is MMT, and Atas as well. He uses Atas as well. Atas is actually a good software to use, because in Atas you will get footprint, you will get volume profile, you will get heat map, everything at one place. But the thing is, why am I using Motivave? It's just because I've been using Motivave for many years, so that's why I don't really like to switch. I actually tried to switch on different platforms like Deep Charts and stuff, but I don't know. I can't leave this. I can't leave this software. It's amazing. So yeah, so the flush lower was the I mean, if you guys paid attention, I was saying that okay, we might dump, and price did exactly. But I feel there is still support levels sitting at the 4355. And do we have some limit orders in this zone? We do not. There's not much on my chart, but yeah. And we have 9:30 open. In 20 minutes. Oh, in 10 minutes we have 9:30 open. Let's see how many likes we have. We have 45 likes. I'm assuming Roman is testing something with you guys. 55 is a difficult target. It should not be a difficult. Oh my god, look at this beauty falling. The next, so if we aggressively close lower this zone, this black line, this entire zone, we can easily reach the low at the 4312 on PAX G. Rejection from this wick as well. So yeah, 55 like for a new duck race. For a new duck race. The new one. Isn't it an accumulation? So how many of you actually trade AMD or a sweep kind of setup, like liquidity sweep, and then looking for the trade on the opposite direction? That's how many people trade, I guess. Anyone using a like power of 3 or something like that here? Please let us know in the chat. And also, someone asked me on the Discord that on the personal chat, they want me to share the setting and stuff of the motive, but that's what I can easily do it here and here. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Using previous day point of control as a magnet and getting rejected. And with a very aggressive trades, we already had the many limit orders printing at this level, aggressive buyer coming in to fill this passive sell order and then flushing lower. No buyer in this zone yet. Price is just dumping. At 4350 we have some buyers coming in. Let's see how it goes, but we have many sellers placing heavy orders, so I don't think so it would go long that easy. Oh my god, I shouldn't have clicked that. No, my entire screen is visible. saved at the right time. Yeah, so look at the rejection we are getting from the zone. Yeah, that's why it's very important to take a very close look at the low volume zones, because they might act as a supply and demand, and many times price might just go with the heavy volume near this area. Okay. There are many sell limits. Let's see how we react at 4366. 4366 means in this gap, and look at the area which we previously reacted, and then again taking support after the sweep. So yeah, the idea is rejection, going higher in this zone, and then we might see at the 66 level again price getting rejected at this zone. So I really like to use the liquidation heat map aligning with the supply demand we use normally. So it can be anything for you. It can be a wick. For me, it can be volume profile. It can be any. It can be fib level, which you might be using as supply demand. It can be EMAs. Aligning that with the heat map really gives good edge in the market. Yeah, Ayush, does Tradeify crypto has that drag for SL thing before opening a position? You mean the drag and drop SL and take profit, something like that? If that's the question, then yes, we do have that on the DX trade. You can trade on TradingView. So you just calculate your, lot size and enter the position and drag and drop your stop loss and take profit with ease. 47. Yeah, we have 47 likes. What if Luna again wins the giveaway? Should we give her an account or not? At this point, it would be 4 accounts. I don't know. I'm leaving this on the chat. I said giveaway, and we have 3 more viewers. So for those 3 viewers, we are doing a giveaway at 55 likes. So hit the like button. Oh, we have 18. We are doing giveaway at 55 likes. Hit the like button. It's at 18. I said giveaway. It was 16. It was 17, and it's 18. That's a very powerful word to use. So that's the yeah, okay. So I was talking about the setup I use. So for the guy who asked me, I think you are here or not, maybe you are a consistent viewer on the YouTube channel. It should be cooldown of max 1 account per week. I don't know what it should be cooldown of max 1 account per week. Do you mean buying account, or maybe trade? I'm not sure. Can you please elaborate? Yeah. So looking at gold, let me break down the same. So the question is, can you have same setup on TradingView? Yes, you can. You can use both tools, but not big trades. Open high low close, which marks the previous high low and stuff. So pretty much everything is available there, but not the big trades and the footprint chart. Yeah, this was the best area which anyone can take a look at. It's just aggressive buying coming in, but no sellers at this price level at 4376, and at 4376 in the entire range. In this, let me mark this out. In the entire range, we had aggressive sellers coming in. So price were not able to close above. That's what we saw at this area, and then it just went lower. Okay, So for the crypto, you can use the MMT chart, and there is Hexo chart, something like that, which can give you a really good idea. Okay, how about the ability to set up? Okay, let me read the hazy sunlight question first. I mean, same person can win 1 per from live giveaway. That kind of rule, I think they do have in the Discord. Should we apply something like that? I think I have to confirm with Jonathan first. I can't really say yes or no directly. I have to confirm with Sensei first. And we should have something like this if someone is really lucky. Yeah. How about the ability to set up present partial take profit? I think you can not take, because I have never taken partial, but you can open multiple positions. Like if you want to enter five lots, you can do 2.5, 2.5, and then book partials or set different profit target for each position. That's that reject. Okay, I think it is dying. It is dying. Yeah. So yeah, so both tools like the volume profile and the VWAP and stuff is available on TradingView. Just drag and drop from the opening price, and it will give you. Oh, not that much. I never use the previous day VWAP for my intraday buys. I don't know. There is no feature option for drag and drop. But anyways, we have the day for the daily, and this was a really good buy on the morning, not morning, but in the London session at this low volume area, getting rejected and continuing higher. And we had the previous day. Wait, let me do the bar replay instead, so the volume profile can reset. It's loading. Okay, so yeah, it worked. So the price was really ranging at the support level, you guys can see, and the point of control, which, let me grab that magnet, which acts as magnet. So looking for longs above this VWAP from this price. And for a trader like me, this kind of setup is 1:1, entering here, putting stop loss at this low, and targeting this point of control. And price really reaches there with a good volume in the London session. And after that, we had a flush at this point of control at this area, which you guys can see happen right now. Yeah, this level is holding. They are holding this level at the 4350. We have big buy limit set. Let's see what happens. This cool down for giveaway account. Sunil Jadhav, this cool down for giveaway account. We will have something like that, yeah. But we actually, I mean, imagine the list was of maybe 40 people, and Luna won it. Luna won the giveaway. That's why it's fair to give that account to her for today. And I think I'll talk with Jonathan, and we have some sort of rules for the accounts. Don't worry. I heard you guys. I think this is the third person writing it in the chat. Yeah, I heard you guys. So and we'll do that. Don't worry. So that's gold for you guys. I mean, the 5-minute chart is the best time frame which you can take a look at. And going back to hype, so Glenn was saying something about the 74,000 level, which we tapped in again, and price is ranging. I think the hype is really good to take a look at in the opening. So the openings are really aggressive, and so yeah, I think I got my markings back. So this was the trade, and after that it was something like this, buying at this support zone of higher time frame, because we had this low volume edge of the high volume node working as support. Saw some momentum coming in, and I think I drew this. Yeah, so okay, I think this is the similar setup which we had on the gold today. Yeah, let's wait. Oh, and never mind, I have some different template. Yeah, let me make it. Let's do all green. and do, yeah. So this was the similar trade idea on the goal we had today. The same setup had on the hype some days before. So like closing above this low volume node and closing above the point of control, using previous day point of control as magnet. Same setup on the gold we had at the London longs, and you can see the price really went nicely, just some range before we hit this point of control of the previous day. So it's like, it's good to use the previous day data for your intraday trades. Does not really have to take a look at what happened on the previous week candle, just to get a nice idea about what we have in the current range. Glenn is saying only once we hit it. Yeah, only once, but I feel it's a hype is at a place where I personally would like to get some retrace. Went back in the 72 level and then see some sort of setup, because it's really volatile. It's just going higher. Not even a good retrace. Are you actually in the longs? I mean, the Asia session is usually in the morning in my country. It's like very early morning. And also, let's, oh, it's something which we should, okay, let's take a look. Oh shit, Jonathan was right. Jonathan was in shorts or long, I don't know, but the reaction was very close to this support we marked, taking support, and at the opening SpaceX is again. So let's find the rocket again. So we had the daily open at this price, and wait, and it was a really clean setup on the SpaceX at the opening of the 9:30. Oh, I think it market is open. I think we'll have more data, but look at this rejection from the daily open, from the daily candle. So that's so that's Jonathan was short on. Okay, so yeah, he. I'm not sure. I think he was in long or short, but yeah, I was. I really don't like to do anything at the opening price, to be honest. On the pairs where we really have to focus on the higher time frame things, I don't really care about on gold, because it's a 5-minute scalp, so that does not really matter. Hello everyone. Hello Muzaffir, we are 18. Welcome to the Tradeify crypto channel, and we are doing the giveaway at 55 likes. Make sure to hit the like button, and welcome. You are the new user on our channel. Yeah, we have 47. I don't think so the like target would hit today, Roman. Okay, SpaceX is just pumping. Can I wait? I actually close. Yeah, no. It is actually here. So by looking at this chart, let's do the thing which I always like to do with the futures, the really low volume in this zone, and then price closing above this high volume area with a very aggressive buyers coming in this candle, you can see. So all these sellers are underwater, I feel. Yeah, so when price closes above this kind of aggressive sellers, it's really good to go long. When we close in the running candle, I don't even wait for the candle to close. What's the What's the like target? It's 55.
We do a giveaway maybe.
Yeah, but we haven't hit the like target.
Middle
And
West
Jonathan,
overnight.
people were actually asking for to set some sort of rule for the giveaway for like cool down period for people who win many accounts. Like Luna is winning accounts from last week, and today she won an account too.
Oh, she won another account today, so we did a giveaway.
Yeah, we did. But the another.
Okay. Nice. All right. Yes. So we will do we will implement that somehow into the system. That's a great idea, actually. I will look into that. Let me send a message. I'm gonna mute my microphone while I type here.
So JSUP, if you too, I don't know. I can share. I mean, I don't know if there is an option. If yes, I would love to share the template with you. But I think I have to watch some tutorials for that. But if you know how to do it, let me know. I'll share it right away. Where should I share the? And you can text me on the. It's possible you can text me on Discord. I'll share the template. Yes, it should be. So you don't know it as well. But I can share. If not, if the template is not really possible to share, I'll share the tools and indicators with the settings. So you can just copy paste. Export template. No, you don't want. Oh, wait. Let me try something then. Let's do the open, high, low, close. I think I do have a template on. This is a normal VO volume profile template, and I don't know manage templates. Oh yeah, there is an export button. Yeah, but I think I have to share the individual tool to you. So yeah, I'll do it. Ping me in the Discord session when I'll be using it. And I'll share it. Yeah, I figured it out. Thank you. It would be easy for me to share with anyone. So yeah, I'll actually make a template and upload it in the channel in the Discord of where we have post the announcement of the Tradeify crypto live session. So yeah, thank you. Good idea. I'll do that today.
Wow, we had a massive gap up on SpaceX.
Yeah.
SpaceX today. Insane. I was short, but then I closed that one. I think it's going to continue higher. It's very strong momentum. Crazy.
Yeah.
This market is just insane.
For SpaceX, it is like go long before the open. There's the analysis.
It feels like it's just go long before the open and you know until it doesn't work anymore. You know.
Yeah.
I think it's free money.
Oh, hello, Greynote. Happy to have you back.
So Greynote, welcome. You should have like awards for like the top fans in the comments as well. Should implement that.
Yeah.
let's see. Let's take a look at Bitcoin here. What are we seeing? Well, first, I'm just going to go through the markets here a little bit, get a sense for what's happening. Okay, so we got gold is still at resistance. Gonna be checking in on Bloomberg, see if we have anything new. All right, so apparently Trump is criticizing Netanyahu at the G7 meeting. Let's see if Israel will agree on stopping the attacks on Hamas in Lebanon. I think that is crucial for the deal to go through. So let's see. There's a lot of things that can go wrong with this deal. So I think the market is on edge here. SpaceX is now the fifth most valuable company with today's surging prices. And like I reported earlier today, Elon Musk made more money today than Warren Buffett has made in his entire career, which is absolutely insane. Okay, so we got gold at resistance. We have Bitcoin had the initial move to the upside, reclaimed the 65.8K level. As long as this level holds as support, there is a fairly high probability, I would say, that we get a move up to 70K throughout the day or the next few days, depending on the outcome of the deal. I think the market is just looking for clues of potential this deal potentially breaking down. We got Nasdaq very close to all-time highs. Got consolidation below all-time highs here. We got the S&P 100 moving bullishly as well. Tomorrow we also have the new Fed chair Walsh having his first press conference, I believe. So people are going to be watching that, of course, and then that's just 2 days before the apparent signing of the peace deal. So there's a lot of things going on this week that is super important right now. So I think markets are looking at this as being cautiously optimistic. We had a nice move on Ethereum here, where we hit the local short reload zone right here at around 1,850. Most likely we have that coming in as resistance. I think shorting Ethereum below 2K might be a good play. I think that could potentially be a good play. Shorting around 1.9, 2K-ish, that general area. Like that. Let's take a look at Hype. What is Hype doing? Yep. Breaking into that new all-time high. This is the spot position I have open on Hype. This is not on Tradeify Crypto, but it's just a spot position, and I'm looking to take this up to the $90 area.
Is that a fib level? Where does TP at?
Yeah. The fib is at this minus 0.618.
So can you please actually break down this, because I have seen a lot of people targeting some levels at the all-time high, and I can't really understand how to use that when the price have never reached.
Okay. I can look at let's look at a clean chart here. Can go to Hype. There's a lot of things. Okay, so let's look at Hype. Look at Binance here. So what I do is I use Fibonacci levels for two reasons. I look at the Fibonacci retracements for an asset that is not in all-time highs, but this is actually a great example of how we can use it for Hype. So first of all, when we're looking at a chart like this, I'd like to use the logarithmic chart, because there's a slight difference here. But I always like, when I'm looking at the long term and the high time frames, I always want to be adding a logarithmic chart, which is also important when you go into the fib tool. and you add a fib, you have to also go in and make sure that the fib levels are based on log scale. So you're going to check that at the very bottom right here, like that. And then it normalizes based on the log chart. So what you can do here is, let's actually look at a chart that has more price data, which is this. We got Bybit here. So the way the fib tool works is, and you all probably know this, but the fib tool needs to be added from the absolute low to the absolute high of whatever move you're measuring, right? So you can say that the fib tool is a way of measuring something, because all it's going to show you is percentage levels and percentage levels based on the Fibonacci sequence. So we anchor the fib. So if you want to go long, you're always going to start at the low to the high. If you want to go short and you're looking for bearish fib, you always start from the top to the bottom. Okay, so we start from the low here to the high up here. It's the wrong tool. I have the drawing tool on. This is the fib tool. So from the low to the high, and then I look at specific fibs. Some of the most important Fibonacci levels for me is the 0.618 and the 0.786. Those are Fibonacci levels. And basically what this means is we can go in and we can change it to the percentage here. So if I change this to percentage, you will see that it says 61.8%. Now let me show you this. We add the price range from the top to the bottom. Why is it not showing the... Okay, so I thought I was going to do something clever, but I'm not. So it's basically the price retracing 61. Yeah, okay. So of course it's not a 61.8% to downside, but it's 61.8% of this up move, right? So that's just one way of watching it. I've seen that most American traders like to look at it in terms of percentages, and in like European traders look at the Fibonacci values. So this is the 0.618, and we extend it right here, and you can see that most markets, most tradable assets usually find a bottom somewhere between these, with the 0.702 in the middle. Now the 0.702 is not a Fibonacci number. It's just marking the middle of those two important Fibonacci numbers. So this level, very important to me. And it's also the same then to the upside. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a template where I have added the same level to the upside. And what you do, you just go into settings and you simply put a minus in front of it. And that's going to give you the Fibonacci extension levels, right? Which means that if this, and this area I call the reload zone. Now this is a mentor of mine when I started trading way back in 2019. He had a mentor that was trading on the floor of the CME exchange back in the day, and he talked about the reload zone. And the reload zone is the area between the 0.618 and the 0.786. Now, if this is the reload zone of this move, then this is the extension reload zone of this move, right? And what we see is a lot of markets will either get so this is the reload zone extension, and if we add a fib from that high to this low, that will give us the short reload zone. So here we have the long reload zone, the short reload zone, and the extension of this reload zone. So there's two ways to trade this. The way I trade it is I either go long on when there's a bottom, inside the reload zone. I then go long on the break and retest of the 0.618, and I then take profit at the short reload zone. And this is also then where I look to short. And then if I short up here, I add a new long reload zone and I take profit in that reload zone. And it's crazy, but a lot of times you will see that the new reload zone of this one will align with the 0.618 of the bigger reload zone. But if you are trading a market that is rallying into new all-time highs, then you can use these fib levels as targets, because that target will be based on the fibs of the first one. So you're actually basing your target on past price action, which you're then expecting a move like this, a trend to be made. And in this case, that is the extension reload zone of the high time frame fib. But there's also another move here which you can put a fib on. And you will see that you also have price hitting the 0.618 here. And if we add the extension reload zone here, you will see that they align almost. Yeah. So you have alignment with the high time frame reload zone here, and you also have the minus 0.618 with the top of that one. So this general area would be an level where a lot of traders are looking to take profits, is based on this. You also have a lot of algorithms trading based on the 0.618 and the minus 0.618. And the reason for that is because if price goes below this region, you no longer have a wait, so actually it needs to be based on the, let's see if this makes sense. Yeah. So when you go below this level, you actually have a you have a higher chance of creating a low equal low system instead of higher high. So this is also obviously a higher high, but if price breaks below this fib, there's a chance of you creating equal lows, and you're no longer in a high momentum trend to the upside. All right, I think that's it for today, guys. What do we have coming up tomorrow? That's right, I have a presentation coming up tomorrow, so looking forward to that one. We also have the Swiss Foreign Ministry is coming out and saying that the potential signing of the US-Iran Memorandum of Understanding is currently scheduled for Friday 19th in Switzerland. So a lot of things going on. Let's see if we can get that. Unfortunately, Dirk was not able to join today. He's coming on next week again on Tuesday. We have him scheduled. So hopefully everything will be fine for his appearance next week. All right, Ayush, any final words?
Actually, we hit the like target, but we can do the double giveaway tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll get that done tomorrow. Let's remember that, and let's get it done tomorrow.
Yeah. So see you guys tomorrow. Have a great stream, and make sure to join us Tradeify Crypto tomorrow at the same time.
That's right. Good stuff. See you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. Bye bye. See you guys.